with Ahmad Amara, who joins us from Nazareth in Israel. He's an expert in international and Ottoman land law. Really good to have you with us. Firstly, the US President Joe Biden has proudly said that he is a Zionist, implying that he is a supporter of the state of Israel. But is it as simple as that? What else does Zionism stand for?
Yes, hi. We can read Biden's statement first as presenting again his and the U.S. unconditional support to Israel and to its policies and practices. However, his statement also about being a Zionist is very important to clarify, and we can see it as representing two main groups. First, the religious one, the religious group, and second is the imperial political representation of that statement, a Christian Zionism. You've mentioned in your report about Protestant Zionism, about Christian Zionism, and also about the Balfour Declaration that was driven in part due to Christian religious belief, who they see Zionism and its a project to bring the Jews to Palestine or to the land of Israel as part of the biblical prophecy that seeks to conduct the gathering of Israel. And by founding the state of Israel, you basically materialize such biblical prophecy as a prerequisite for the second coming of Jesus Christ. So there is also, other unfolding stories to the second coming of Jesus Christ that is playing against the gathering of the Jews. However, we should take this group very seriously in the US, known very much as Christian Zionism or the evangelicals, who basically today they are the number one group supporting Israel in the US, both financially and politically. And I think this part should be really discussed to draw this distinction between Judaism and Zionism and anti-Zionism or anti-Zionism and anti-Semitism. Now, the second part I think is also important. What Biden meant and what his statement represented is basically the imperial part. The US earlier on, European colonial power, supported Zionism and later continued to support Israel as part of imperial aspirations and interests in the Middle East. And Israel, it does ensure and represent and guarantee such Western imperial aspirations. If we get back just to the second part of your question, if I may, of what Zionism stands for. It's simple. Zionism is a political movement. It's a settler colonial one that emerged within a colonial national European context in Western Europe towards the end of the 19th century. Now, it does have national aspirations of rebuilding or building a new modern Jewish national identity and establish a Jewish national home as part of Jewish salvation or as part of European Jewish problem. So the national home would be, however, this growth within the European colonial context makes Zionism simply as a settler colonial one. It does have its own characteristics and specialties and the connection and the religious and cultural